them into your hair. This is your volumizing curling roller set. They will completely sell out. Already several hundred spoken for, and I just mentioned that we had them back in stock. So usually they're $30.50, whether you choose the small rollers or the large rollers. With the small you get 8, with the large you get 6. Normally that's $30.50, but look at this. We are including the 2XL Fiber Lift Spray. That's another $30.50 value. So if you love the 2XL and you've never tried the rollers, you're getting both. If you've always wanted the rollers and we've always sold out, now you're getting the 2XL. This is a fiber lift formula. It doesn't build up in your hair, but boy, that volume lasts and lasts and lasts. And we've been talking about the health of your hair. So if you are using our today's special, you're getting that incredible scalp scrub, you're using that 5-in-1 treatment, and then you sprayed a bunch of junk on your hair, it would kind of defeat the purpose, right? If you use a lot of heat on your hair or you're back combing your hair, no matter how much reduction in breakage you get from our today's special, when you start back combing your hair to get volume, you are definitely going to break your hair. This is the way to get volume without having to backcomb. Dennis, this is probably the best value we've ever done. It's like this dynamic duo of volume without damaging your hair. We love the 2XL Fiber Lift and of course the rollers. This is like a win-win.
Yeah, our ingredients are rare, and now the rollers have become really rare because we can't keep them in stock. They're really hard to get to right now, just to warn you. So when they disappear, they're going to be gone for a while. And believe it or not, it's really hard to find a great Velcro roller. So what makes these so unique, so you see the neon ones, I never understood why they were always like, when you go to buy them, they're always these crazy colors. We did ours in silver, and this is kind of like a deep dark brown, but they're almost double the length and double the width of what you're used to using. And I've lined them with aluminum and they're vented, so you can see the holes through it. This way, air passes through it, so you can heat them up faster and you can cool them down faster. With my mom having arthritis, again, and her going through her journey, her being ill, it wasn't just about, hey, I'm just going to give her a couple products. I wanted to change everything. I wanted to simplify, her life when it comes to, her beauty routine. And that's why, if you've noticed, everything's a multitasker. So these Velcro rollers, the fact that they're bigger, you don't need to use as many. And you can fit more hair, and it's easier for you at home if you're challenged when it comes to styling to use a Velcro roller because they're goof proof. They're clipless as well. And the fact that you have to, if you want long lasting volume, you gotta set it. And this is, our secret when, our big thing when we're there in the building, when we used to be in the building, we would set the girls and we would use the Velcros, but we'd be scrambling trying to find Velcro rollers. So this is why I decided, between my mom and everyone at home now asking, here's your opportunity. And we paired it up with our award-winning, #1 selling styling product. And again, there's no hold. So far in these 2 hours, or almost 2 hours, we've not had any product with any hold, but you're seeing probably the biggest volume I've ever seen from any hair company. And the way that we can achieve it in this case, now the cleansing treatment, the scrub, it does a perfect job in giving us a clean canvas. So these fibers that are inside of this can, you shake it to wake it. Amy came up with that line. I love it. And it's true, because you're waking up this power of volume. So these fibers, they're cut in little puzzle pieces shapes. So when you pulse the can, you're now layering them onto the hair. And the more that you pulse, the more fibers that you start building. So what you want to do is do that first, and then you bring in the Velcro roller. So now your hair is primed, it's ready, and you always want to start with the Velcro rollers going from the crown, the top, working your way down. You want to lightly pinch each side of the Velcro roller, and that's how they're clipless, but they're designed that when you pinch, it holds the hair. You want to avoid, and this is the key, the rollers from touching each other, and then you will never run into a problem with them tangling or becoming more complicated. It's that simple. So you're just used to using so many, you don't need to. 6 to 8, that is the max. And when you remove from the bottom up. 10 minutes and you will have hair that will last all day long when it comes to styling. I'll bring Amanda out, because after you have the Velcro rollers and you take them out, This spray is magical. So when you pulse that into the hair and you realign the fibers, and Amanda will show you, and Becky will show you as well, they can do a hair off.
Hair off the screen, pretty much.
Hair, yeah.
But Dennis, as we're looking at this, who needs the small rollers and who needs the large rollers? I use both, and I have kind of long hair.
Yeah, long hair, go to the long rollers, and like Becky's length and shorter, you go with the small ones, and you will never run into an issue. And you can see that 2XL, look, there is no hold, but those fibers, the fact that they link together, that's how we're achieving a bond. We're creating a bond onto the hair that is easily removed with water. We don't have to use clarifying shampoos. You know, with Midge, so look, the fact that, and you've seen her with probably the biggest, and honestly, it's the first time I've seen her today, because we don't, that they're doing their own hair. So when you see it at home for the first time, so am I. So, and I'm so happy that with Midge, her hair is just getting healthier. It's getting stronger. The fact that, you know, you're minimizing breakage, and these Velcro rollers, they are goof proof. And the combination with the 2XL, when you get that into the hair, those fibers, they're like magic. And the more that you break them up and massage them, the bigger, the fuller your hair gets. And you can see that we're not losing any shine whatsoever with Midge's hair.
I love it that Midge is kind of like, look, you might even want to pat it down. She's got so much volume, right? I mean, what a nice problem to have, that you might have to actually tame your hair down with that much volume. Most of us don't have that problem, that you can get that, right?
And using a comb, like if there was hold, she'd be ripping all her hair out. So again, it's just showing you styling doesn't have to be complicated or difficult. And Amanda now, just to show you, so she's got a lot of hair, but her hair is fine. But a lot of hair means the hair is heavy. So it's really hard to achieve, you know, lift and volume. And you'll see the hair just gets bigger. And wait, so tomorrow when you see us, she's not going to wash her hair. Watch what happens. The hair just gets even bigger and fuller. So you don't have to reapply. This stays with you. It's clean beauty. We're probably the only ones that have, you know, or have been deemed to have a clean beauty seal on an aerosolized product. So.
Whoa, that before and after though. I mean, 149% increase in hair volume. Now, full disclosure, she also used our today's special that you can get with the scrub and the treatment, but that's incredible. And all she has to do is kind of activate it even tomorrow. She's not getting buildup, but she's getting so much incredible volume, and not just volume, but a thickness to the hair, because if you've got fine, thin hair and you just want it, thicker and more volume, you're actually adding fibers in. Now, normally this is $30.50. Many of us are on auto ship for it at $30.50. Go ahead and grab this today, because these are normally $30.50. You choose the small rollers or the large rollers. If you like to have a little bit, like I have longer hair and I like to get a little bit more curl sometimes, just than volume, I could sometimes use the smaller ones, the larger ones, but they are always sold out. When we sell these on their own, you're getting it for over 50% off today. Choose small or large. Your item number is 085249, and try them out for $7.50. We will ship them to you for free. You know, Dennis, I have 3 sisters and my mom. Everyone is hooked on this. My mom went through, unfortunately, what your mom went through. She's a survivor as well. But you know, even though your body survives, sometimes your hair and your skin kind of takes a beating. So this has really transformed her hair. Now she's not using hot curling irons and leaving kinks and doing the back combing, because these add the volume, and then the 2XL adds the volume and the thickness. It's just, it's amazing. So I know hundreds of people are on the phone waiting for theirs. Skip the line, go to hsn.com. 085249 is the item number. And quite frankly, we do sell out of these, just the rollers on their own, every single time we bring them in. And I've never done them together before.
No, and look, and just to give you an idea of how crazy some of the ingredients are, so this is coriander resin. If you're wondering, okay, how do the fibers stay onto the hair? So this is a natural resin from New Zealand. This piece is over 100,000 years old. We only use what's buried under the earth. Captain Cook discovered it. He turned it into a varnish. I found it and turned it into 2XL. But this is why we're limited in design, because this is really hard to get my hands on, and even to create the extract is not that simple. So the reason why I always say that is because this always sells out, and we get a slew of phone calls and emails. And that's why I like warning people. We're limited in nature. This is what makes us so unique, that, you know, these are the ingredients that the big guys kind of, you know, drive by, that they can't make millions and billions. For me, I was never about that. It's about the quality and, you know, ingredients that work, and traditions, like basically creating jobs as well. So I thank you a million times over. Between all of us, we've created so many jobs for these people that live in the middle of nowhere, that are very, you know, unfortunate, but I call them fortunate, because they're living so pure, so simple. But thank you, because you've done so much for them, and you're keeping these traditions alive.
Well, we're so grateful to them. We're grateful to you. This is a steal, so definitely grab this while you're up right now. It might be the last time anybody today at a steal with those rollers and the 2XL, over 50% off. Now, well over 50% off is our today's special, so if you missed it, or if you were just thinking about it, this is your